Hello everybody, I am Jared Ross, the GeneaVlogger, and welcome back to another Professional Genealogist Reacts. On today's video, I will be reacting to I Did a DNA Test, I Guess I'm Cancelled Now by PewDiePie. I haven't really watched a bunch of PewDiePie videos. I have seen some PewDiePie videos. It's kind of hard not to if you've been on YouTube at all in the past decade. But I've never really been super into a lot of the gaming channels, so I never really got into his channel. But I do know that he is Swedish, so I do expect he will probably have a lot of Scandinavian. I would expect Northwestern European, some sort of British Isles, Irish, Scottish, anything like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if he had a mix of different kind of European jumping in there too. Maybe Southern European, like Italian or Greek. Maybe, somewhere from the Balkans. Maybe he even has some sort of Western European, like Iberian, or even maybe like a French-German sort of thing. And then obviously he could have some sort of Eastern European. I'm not super familiar with the migration patterns to and through like Sweden and Norway and Finland, but I do know that there is a strong connection between the Scandinavian countries and the British Isles. In fact, it's one of the big things where most people that are British, if they do a DNA test, it's very likely they will find some sort of Scandinavian in there. So I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of goes the other way around as well, where PewDiePie may end up getting British Isles even though he's in Scandinavia. So I don't really know much else about his ancestry other than he lives in Sweden, so I'm just making an assumption off of that his family has been in Sweden for many years. And they're not recent immigrants, but we'll have to find out. So before we do jump into the video, please be sure to give this a thumbs up. It really does help me out, really boosts me in the algorithm. Also, be sure to subscribe and click that bell for notifications on future videos. But with all that fun stuff said, let's go ahead and jump right into the video.
How's it going, bros? It's me.
I didn't realize PewDiePie was doing VTubing stuff. I guess I really don't keep up with his channel at all. This is from January 25th, 2021, so very recently. So interesting, he was on the later end of the whole YouTubers doing DNA tests, because that really popped in the past few years. So
A couple of weeks ago, I did a DNA test. That's right. And I finally got the results in my email. So I thought, that's a moderately fun video to do. Yeah, let's share my DNA with the world. That's a good idea. Why am I losing my voice? Is this working in my favor? Am I like Sykkuno right now? Anyway, Neanderthal, what the fuck is this? Why do I have a Neanderthal report?
Okay, so he took 23andMe. He's getting into the Neanderthal stuff, which obviously is not genealogically relevant. I don't know anybody who could trace their family tree back to the time where humans were mixing with Neanderthals.
Hey, Felix, you have more Neanderthal DNA than 10% of other customers. What a weird way to phrase it. You mean I have less Neanderthal DNA than 90% of customers? Why am I losing my voice? Help me. Well, what I want to see is my ancestry. Here we go.
100%. Well, I was completely wrong. 100% Scandinavian. All right.
What? 100% Scandinavian? What does that mean? Can I celebrate this or not? Will I get canceled? I can't tell. Shit. Can I be proud? This is a dangerous game I'm playing here. What am I doing? Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm Scandinavian. My dad did one of these, and he got like 8% Finnish or something. So I guess that means I have 4% Finnish DNA, which, sucks.
Well, technically, he doesn't have 4% DNA if it's not coming up. I mean, technically it's hard to say, whether or not he does. It's a matter of are they reading it right in his dad, and then are they not reading it right in him? But either way, if it's true that his dad had 8% and he's not getting any reading, it's not like he automatically gets half of what his dad has. He might not inherit any of that finish. So that might be why he's not getting any of it. His dad gets 8%, but he just ends up inheriting all this other part of his dad's DNA that includes none of the finish. So he gets none, but he could have, if he has a sibling, I don't even actually know if he does, but if he does, and they test, they may end up getting 8% finish, or, possibly more if the mother even has finish. And then there's always the chance that, the way they read the test, he may end up having a sibling that gets like 9% or something, where it even looks higher. So, yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that he has 4%. But remember, these tests aren't telling you your full ancestry. They're telling you the origins of the DNA that you inherited. Because you get 50% of your DNA from your mom, 50% of your DNA from your dad. But then there's a whole 50% from them that you're not getting. And then you look back at your grandparents and then your great-grandparents. As you get further back, there's more and more ancestors where you're only getting a small percentage of their entire DNA. So, yeah.
Obviously, Scandinavian, 100%. In the last 200 years, your ancestors may have lived in the following locations. Yeah, Västra Götaland, that's where I grew up. What the fuck? How is it so accurate? No! No!
Denmark.
No! Oh, God!
So what's going on? What's going on here? They're basically comparing him to other people who are genetically matching him, and basically listing the places where a lot of them are putting in their family trees. So they're being accurate because he has a lot of matches who are in the same area that his family's in, probably because they've been there for many, many generations. And because of that, he gets a lot of those matches showing that area. And then they can say, oh, okay, well, we know he has a connection to this area for sure.
This is why I'm losing my voice, because I'm screaming like an idiot. No, Norway. I have Norway in me. Oh, fucking Norway. Oh, Nordland. Wait. Didn't the Vikings actually come from Norway? So that means I actually have Viking DNA. Yeah! Let's go! This is what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not from Iceland. Fair enough. That's a shame. I like Iceland. I would be okay with that. At least I'm not Finland like my dad. Cringe. All right. Cool. I had a hinting suspicion that this was the case, but now it's confirmed. Get to know my relatives. They are 200% more likely to feel jittery after drinking caffeine. Well, good thing I drink G Fuel. 98% of your relatives have British and Irish ancestry. Yeah, because we came in with the Saxons, didn't we? Yeah. What is it? What does all this mean? What do I click on? What are you in Northern Europe?
Paternal haplogroup, tracing up your purely paternal line, your father's 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 father, and so on.
European men have in common. Be a huge penis, perhaps? Does anyone give a shit about this? What is this? Let's check my health. How am I doing? I have a chance of...
He totally just straight skipped over the haplogroups, didn't even give it a shot. Like, nope, don't even care. When it's telling you the ancient pathway that your family took, your purely paternal line, and then you have your mitochondrial, which is your purely maternal line, which I don't think 23andMe even tells you it's mitochondrial or Y chromosome DNA. I think they just straight up just say maternal haplogroup, paternal haplogroup. So funny he skipped that. And I'm getting the feeling, I could be wrong, I'm getting the feeling he probably won't look into the relative matches, but I don't know. We still have... There's like 6 minutes left in the video, so I don't know, maybe. Let's see.
Celiac disease, which is an autoimmune condition. The consumption of gluten can result in damage to the small intestine. Oh, cool. Wellness, alcohol flush reaction, unlikely to flush. That's true. I don't flush. Caffeine consumption, likely to consume more. Cheers, mate. Have some G Fuel. Deep sleep, less likely to be a deep sleeper. This is so untrue. I'm a very heavy sleeper. Genetic weight predisposed to weight less than average. See, this is really interesting. A lot of people, I didn't realize this is part of your DNA, your disposed weight. I mean, obviously, a lot of this is true and a lot of it isn't, but I didn't realize just how much that is a factor. Lactose intolerance, likely tolerant. Let's go! I told you I'm the most tolerant YouTuber. Okay, let's check my traits. Oh god, bald spot. Oh god, 70% chance do not have a bald spot. Let's go! Look at my face. You see any bald spots? No, you do not. Yeah, back hair? Oh. 72% chance you have little or no back hair. Oh, hell yeah. I like those odds. Cheek dimples. 50-50. I don't have cheek dimples. Q genetic lottery. Dandruff! 73% you had dandruff. This is fake. Fake news. No. What the f is a cleft? Oh, butt chin. 77% chance you do not have a cleft chin. Well, I have a cleft chin, and I love my cleft chin. We call it butt cheek. I won the lottery on that one, baby. Whoa. Early hair loss. Okay, oh god. 74% chance you will not experience hair loss and thinning before you. Yeah! Thank you, genetic lottery. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I'm gonna keep my hair big this. Fuck yeah. 50% chance of blue eyes. Well, I won that one, didn't I? Freckles. Yeah, I do get some freckles actually, but only when the sun comes out. Yeah, 78% chance you experience hair photo bleaching. Oh my god. So I would always be made fun of in school because everyone's like, oh, you bleach your hair. And I'm like, no, it just gets really bright in the sun. And no one ever believes me. But now I have concrete proof. This face rig sucks. Let's just skip it. Let's just do it like this. Yeah, for some people, frequent sun exposure can line your hair color. Yeah, it's a thing. I don't dye my hair. I mean, I did one. Okay, whatever. Hair texture. Oh, I had a chance of slightly wavy hair, and I lost it. God damn it! I had little or no hair at birth. Well, I don't care about that. Red hair. Yeah, let's go. I like those odds. Skin pigmentation. Well, let's just skip that. Let's skip that one. That's not important. I see all colors. Unibrow, what the hell? 57% chance do not have a... No. Yeah, I don't have a widow's peak. I wouldn't mind one. I think it looks good when you buzz cut your hair. Ew, you can have a longer big toe? Ew. Taste and smell. I prefer salty. Oh my god, that's in my DNA? That's so... Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Ice cream flavor preference. 50 chance of preferring vanilla or chocolate. Well, I prefer chocolate. You're saying nothing here. Cilantro. I have a higher odds of disliking cilantro. What is cilantro? Oh my god, I fucking hate coriander. It's in my DNA. Holy shit. Bitter taste. Likely can't taste. Yeah? Weird and wonderful. Ability to match musical pitch. Less likely. This is pretty humbling because usually when people are scared of heights, as someone who isn't, it's kind of hard to understand. Like, why would you be that? But if it's in people's DNA, you know, that kind of changes your perception of it. Hair thickness, less likely to have thick hair. No, I have extremely thick hair. So a lot of this just is bullshit. Especially this one.
A lot of it is just basically they find the variants in your DNA that they've associated with those things, and if they find a lot of them, then you're more likely. If they don't find a lot of them, you're less likely, and that's where they're coming up with a lot of this. So that's why a lot of it is really just kind of like not really saying anything. So that I've never been the biggest fan of this part of the DNA test. I honestly, whenever it's this part of the video, it always just kind of like boring to me. Like, yeah, okay, so they might have this, they might not have that. And then, you know, half the time, most people I've seen the results, some of it does apply, some of it doesn't. So it like, you know, it doesn't really tell you a whole ton necessarily. If you really want to get the more intricate stuff with it, you need to do like whole genome sequencing, or you need to do medical grade sequencing, like through a geneticist where they're doing specific ones. So, these tests, if you take a 23andMe test and you see some of this stuff and you want to, for whatever reason, talk to your doctor more, like, I don't know, some of this stuff may make people, a bit worried about their health and whatever. If you do, go talk to a geneticist, go find out more, get further testing. Don't rely on these to be, tell you exactly what's going on, because they're not even going to. They're just going to say, you're a little less likely, you're a little more likely. I thought it is funny, 50-50 chance you like chocolate or vanilla. Like, yeah, okay. So basically they couldn't tell. It's a fancy way of saying they couldn't really tell.
Holy shit! Mosquito bite frequency. Likely bitten as often as others. I don't get bitten at all. It never happens, ever. So this is all bullshit. I get extremely motion sick, and I wake up at 50809. What the hell? Are they just comparing other people with similar DNA who filled in a form or something? What does this mean? I mean, you're 100% right. So what's my carrier status? Okay, I'm not carrying any diseases. Feels good. Good to know. 100% Scandinavian. Well, it's been real, guys. It's been real to do this channel. I just realized I'm not allowed to exist anymore. It's good to know that my great-grandma didn't sleep around, Not that there would be anything wrong with that, of course. It's just good to know. What the it's so weird. I don't know why I'm sharing this. But yeah, that was fun. Let me put back my avatar and maybe it works. Oh god, no, don't look at me! Here I am. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, subscribe for more. Cocomelon diss track coming very soon, so make sure that you subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Alright, it was okay of a video, not my favorite for a DNA video. He didn't really go into much depth with the genealogical stuff. He really skipped over the haplogroups, which, often is kind of the most genealogically useful stuff that people will go into outside of the admixture, but they're both kind of about the same, because haplogroups trace so far back that it's not really, if you find someone with the same haplogroup, you could be related to them, from couple of thousand years ago, and good luck getting that genealogically. But with this, it was just kind of, it was okay. I don't know if this is kind of along the typical lines of a PewDiePie video. It's a VTuber video. I didn't even realize PewDiePie was doing VTuber stuff. It was interesting to see that he did have 100% Scandinavian. I haven't really seen a ton of Scandinavian results. I've seen results for people who have Scandinavian ancestry, but most of them have had a pretty big mix, but a lot of them have had more than just Scandinavian ancestry, obviously. So would be kind of interesting if he was able to show his dad's results, because he did say his dad did it and he got 8% Finland. So I don't know, that'd be kind of interesting to see if he maybe had some other stuff, but yeah, just kind of okay video overall. Well, thank you so much for checking out this video. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also click right about here if you'd like to subscribe. It's completely free to do so. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at GeneaVlogger. I'm the GeneaVlogger. See you in my next video.